I'm joking. Just anxious now. It's scary. Good morning, and welcome to Tupzen.com, where I, Cal, CEO of Tupzen, will talk about my mental health matters and why mental health matters so much. So, this morning, I really did not want to get out of bed. I didn't want to film anything today, but I had a good thought last night. I had a good thought process, and it was basically shut the fuck up and just do it. So for 2 years, I've been umming and ahhing, making excuses and getting scared about filming. You know, I'm not good at filming. I'm filming this on my phone, edit on Movie Maker. Got some eBay lights going on at the minute. This microphone not plugged in. It's just for making me look a bit better. But we're here. We're doing something. I did try a couple of months ago and I had a bit of a panic attack. I'm not sure why. I get overwhelmed about all of these things. So we're working on that. But in the meantime, got to push through, haven't we? Can't just go around making excuses forever. So yeah, I've got a lot of things I want to do and finding it hard to push through and motivate myself to do them. So I'm going to push through and do them while explaining how I'm doing it, what I'm doing and why. And hopefully then it'll be easier for someone maybe like you who could do with this information like I needed it when I was searching, but I couldn't find it. So I made it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm building something from me, number one, that I use every day, because everyone's suffering from mental health and no one's actually telling anyone how to do anything about it. So what you should do, not how to do it. So this morning, like I said, my alarm went off at 4:30. I snoozed for 2 hours, started my day with failure. Oh well, move forward. Yeah, 6:30 in the morning, I didn't want to get up. Didn't want to work out first thing. I wanted my coffee first thing. That's the reminder that every day I wake up full of excuses, full of like, oh, can't be bothered. Just a lot of excuses and a lot of demotivation and just the slump, basically. That's how I wake up. I feel a bit like that. So yeah, first thing you want to do is not get that coffee straight away. You know, treat that as a little reward, a little dopamine reward. So yeah, get the morning sunlight in your eyes. Can't do it through the window. It's difficult with artificial light. It's better to just get outside. I literally open my kitchen door outside and I just stand in the doorway, let the light filter in. I'm very sensitive to light, my eyes, so yeah, I'll probably be squinting. Very sensitive to lights, touch, smells, sounds, all these kind of things. So light, it genuinely hurts the back of my eyeballs if like it's sunny outside, so it's a lot of times I'm squinting. Obviously don't look at the sun.
Look at this guy.
Just look where you can, but make sure that UV lights.
Shut up about the sun. Shut up about the sun. Okay.
That helps reset the circadian rhythm in your body, which basically means time to wake up, time to sleep, which means easier going to bed, staying asleep, and easier to wake up and feeling awake quickly without having to rush to your coffee. The reason you don't want to jump straight to your coffee, some chemicals, adenosine, all this kind of stuff involved. But basically, you don't need to know. Just don't drink coffee for the first 2 hours. Wait, because your body will naturally wake up. And then have your coffee, and then you'll feel alert and you won't have that afternoon crash. And that's what we're basically trying to avoid, is that crash in the afternoon. And then maybe last coffee of the day, 3 o'clock. No more after that, otherwise you're messing up your sleep and you're going to mess up your mood. All these future projects and plans you want to do, you suddenly will wake up like, oh, don't want to do it no more, don't know why. It's because you're not doing the hard work, which is just not drinking coffee for the first 2 hours. I might get into the point home. Anyway, so I've refused my coffee. I've got in the morning sunlight, and I've gone, right, okay, I've done 2 things already. I've had a cold shower as well. I get that out of the way pretty quick. I've talked about cold showers at length. You can watch them bang on about those in the other videos if you want. Do my normal warm shower. Don't get weird about it. It's not always cold. So warm shower first, then 5 minutes of cold shower. You probably don't need an explanation of what a cold shower looks like. Put it to as cold as I can go, and now it's just part of my day. It's just something I do now. It's not something that I'm doing it for 30 days and we'll see how it goes. No, I've learned over 6 years. I like it, I'm good at it, and it makes me happier, healthier, and excitable, positive, focused. See, that's just part of my day. Unfortunately now it's the summertime, I'm used to the cold of my shower and it's not cold enough. So I'm looking to get a nice bath soon, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, get my cold shower out, no caffeine, morning sunlight. That's 3 things already. That's 10 minutes of my morning day, and I've already like leveled up more than most people will in a day. It's crazy. So I said, you could do some yoga in the patio. Oh my God, what people will look. So, off I went, didn't I? I'm not a yogi. I'm not a yoga expert. I don't know what I'm doing. But I know a couple of poses, and I know that because I've had a lot of back pain in my past, it seems to run in my family. No one runs in my family. No one does any exercise or anything they don't want to do. And they're full of misery, full of excuse, and they can't work out what's going wrong. You do stuff you don't want to do, all right? So I didn't want to do my yoga, did my yoga. Forward, whatever that one is, morning pose or scorpion, I don't know. The up dog, have you seen the up dog one? What's up, dog? Not much, what's up with you? Anyway, so yoga, doing a little bit of breathing while I'm doing it. So there we are, I'll just show you how to do it. I'll explain what I just did. It's the double nasal inhale, long mouth exhale. It's called like the reset breath, and it really, really helps calm down. And you saw how quick that was. So in through the nose. So what you're doing, you got your broccoli in your chest, your bronchitis broccoli, whatever that's called. So your first inhale, second inhale.
Ooh, that's a lot more, isn't it?
Same as when you're doing crying, when you're doing your crying session, you book that in, 3 p.m. this afternoon. Oh, that's a weird natural response you've got there. So it's a natural thing, you just do it automatically, you don't really realise you're doing it, and if you're not crying as much as I do, then you're probably not going to find the correlation. Correlation Nation. Just doing jingles for a bit. What was I talking about? Don't know. Oh yeah, breathing. So I was doing the breathing while I was doing that. Very good for calming you down. Very good for just before you go to sleep as well. That's why I use it the most. Or before anything scary. I have a lot of panic attacks in my life. It sucks. But at least I know what they are. I can mostly predict when they happen now. You know, I didn't realise until 5 years ago that I was having panic attacks. I thought everyone was going through this, but in secret. But now it turns out that, you know, not normal. And the fear of death every couple of days is, yeah, not so normal. Anyway, so doing your breathing, doing your yoga, getting that blood out of your system, and also like, it kind of feels good. That's what you do when you stretch. You kind of get rid of all that, what's it, lactic acid, I don't know, probably. I just kind of feel it like just cracking out a little bit, you know, like most people do with their arthritic fingers and all that. And just do that with your whole body. Just get all that, get all that layer of dust off you. And you feel fresh. And you do feel good every time. So just do it. Did a couple of press-ups. Now, I've been doing press-ups for about 6 months, on and off. Pretty much my max ever was like 20. So I was watching some podcasts. I'll link that in. I've talked about it in my link. It's MMA coach Faraz. And he talks about just don't go really, really hard. Have a couple of days off, then go really hard again because you're like sore in the meantime. I remember being sore. I went to the gym like 3 times in 2 months in 2013. That's my only time in the gym. And yeah, I remember being sore. Don't like it. So he said if you just do a little bit, but every day, you don't get sore and you get fitter than you would if you did it the other way. You can think about that a long time, but thinking don't do nothing. You just got to do it to find out how it actually feels. And I've done it and it feels great. I'm not sore. The only times I really get sore is in my wrists. Maybe that's just because I haven't used those muscles before in my wrists. You know, with so much body weight behind, I've never been this fat before. I know. Fight weight. Fight for my life.
Not a doctor. Shh.
Doing some press-ups, and now I've managed to every day just do 10. Building on that week after week, and I'm obviously pushing it a little bit because my ego gets involved. And the more you push it, the stronger you get, the more endorphins you get out of it, and the more motivation you get for the next time. So now I'm up to about 50, as you saw today. I managed 50. I've had about a week off of really just not looking after myself, sloth mode as I call it, which is just eating garbage food, you know, consuming toxicities, and yeah, just not looking after myself. But maybe I was doing it deliberately to set myself up for a comeback. Don't call it a comeback, call it, not call it nothing, who cares? So yeah, here I am after a week of, well, a bit longer than a week. Kind of, you know, I've had some bad news, you know, some bad stuff happened to me, people around me, and you know, it happens. It's not been fun, it's not been easy to deal with, but you grieve, you move on, you move forward, and now we go again. So yeah, that's been difficult. Maybe I'll talk about it later. Who knows? I probably will, because opening and honesty is the way forward. A little raw right now. But yeah, so pushing through my own bullshit. Getting out there, doing my breathing, yoga, stretching, pushing, and getting that morning sunlight in. And then I felt great. I came in here, I was like, right, we're on cloud 9 now, just do it. I'm not even sure this is recording now. I've already done 2 videos for half hour long where I've talked to camera. And guess who didn't press record? My cameraman, who doesn't exist, it's me. So I know what failure's like. Trust me, bro. Trust me, I'm there. Literally, right now. Just failed right then. And now we're refilming something. I just refilmed it. I'm proud. What kind of neighbours here make me? Am I waking them up too early? I don't know. At these points, you just have to stop caring, because if you care about everything, you won't get nothing done. Sometimes you just got to be a bit of a to get what you want, but also, you know, in a selfless way, really, most of the time. But sometimes you got to tread on a few toes, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you think you are, and you're just being anxious and you're overthinking everything, and really they don't care about you because nothing matters and no one cares about you. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing that no one cares about you, because you can just do whatever you want, and all your failures are just gone. Don't matter. So yeah, we're back in the canoe. We're back in the positivity canoe after pissing on my own pancakes for a long time. So yeah, I've had my morning coffee now as my little reward. I've had my 2-hour delay, and I feel great. Like I said, it's 9:30 right now. Feeling good. It's nice to get back and get filming again. I did try a couple of months ago. Like I said, it's been 2 years. Tried maybe like 6 months ago. I was like, right, getting back to it. Booked in all these like interviews we're going to do with people, and yeah, come over, we'll film this. My mate Johnny maybe we'll get to it one day, but every time I used to make these plans, I used to build it up, all this overwhelming pressure, like, oh, it's got to be perfect, and then what I'm doing, nothing. I just didn't do it. Panicked, got scared. I tried filming a little demo by myself and got scared, because it's scary. It's speaking to the camera, even though there's no one in the room, it's just me, it's always just me. Something's for you, Cal. For some reason it's scary, and I had a little bit of panic attack, and then I put myself off doing it for many reasons I didn't really think about. It just felt like a feeling. But here I am, back again, and I'm hopefully encouraging you to do something you don't want to do. That'll be good for the greater good for the rest of your life. So whatever that is, you know, put that in your to-do list as number 1. And every day remind yourself of it, and every day take maybe a fraction of a step towards it. Doesn't have to be anything. Just thinking about it is a step. But if you know you're going to do it tomorrow, it gets a bit easier. Break it down bit by bit. That's what we're doing with the website. All this overwhelming mental health world, all the science, all the opinions. It's too much. Just break it down bit by bit. What can we do? Morning sunlight. Don't have coffee too early. Cold shower. Yoga. Get your heart beating. Get that blood flowing through your body. I'll add in some cardio. Hopefully, I carry this on now going forward, and I'll film other bits that I'm doing, maybe some tricep dips, or I've got some interesting squat techniques that I did like 4 of maybe 6 months ago, and I haven't done since. So maybe I'll show you those. My knees messed up, my back's messed up, and I know that there's people out there like Wim Hof who has helped my physical pain and my back pain, and knees over toes guy who's like out there fixing knees, you know, with stuff you can do for free. Good morning to you. Hopefully catch you in the next video. And I hope you have a perfect morning too. Alright, Talk about peace, love, and good time on this stuff. Alright guys, you made it through the video. Congratulations, or you just skipped to the end for whatever reason. But I just want to quickly again reiterate, I'm not a doctor, not trained professionally in anything mental health, no qualifications or anything like that. I'm a very brave boy though. But yeah, I'm not the Messiah. I'm just a very naughty boy.
Now you listen here. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Now go away.
Okay, hopefully catch you on tupsen.com. Ping me a message, ask me a question. Who knows, maybe I'll respond. Hopefully we'll get this Reddit community going where we can anonymously talk to each other and share our problems and hopefully help each other. And then eventually bring that into the real world and we'll do some real life meetups. Okay, thank you so much for listening. Appreciate your time. Hope your mental health matters to more than just you. Alright, I love you. Peace, love, and happiness. I'm trying to take it out.